The time is 12 noon on this Thursday afternoon, November 8th, 2018. It is time now for the Peter Channel News Report of this Thursday afternoon, November 8th, 2018. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It is 12 noon and it is 51 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel News Report is 13 killed in Massachusetts at a borderline bar and grill in Thousand Oaks, California. Gunman has been identified as 29-year-old David Long, a Marine veteran. Cannabis benefits would react to a head spin in 24 hours in Washington. Justice Ginsburg hospitalized after a fracture in ribs in a fall. White House bans CNN reporter Jim Acosta after confrontation with President Trump. In Boston, Meredith essay, room for gloom and walkout. Heightened security as Brett Kavanaugh formally takes Supreme Court seat. Representative Jim Jordan of Ohio announces he's running for House GOP leader. Georgia GOP gubernatorial candidate Brian Kemp to resign as Secretary of State. Georgia Democrat Lucy Bigbot beats GOP Representative Karen Handel following tight race. 58 governments killed in fighting for Yemen's heart attack. China's exports are still soaring despite the trade war. Released a Christian woman and accused with a blasphemy Wales Pakistan. Macron praises World War I general who later collaborated with the Nazis. Tesla replaces Elon Musk's chair, he'll stay CEO. Stocks lower ahead of the Fed decision. Looking at stocks for the moment, the Dow up 68.09 points to 26,248.30 S&P 5 down 2.30 at 2811.50 Nasdaq down 27.68 at 43.08. 3 stocks hold for the next 20 years. The midterm elections are likely to change Fed's trajectory. Looking at news from The Wire. Henry Kissinger visits Beijing after warning against U.S.-China conflict. Trouble considers for Lion Air as flight clips pull on takeoff. South Korea moves forward with the wayward plans ahead in North Silence. Asia biblically formed the secure location of accident did not leave the country. Pope Francis on Thursday called the lack of safe drinking water and water an immense shame in the 21st century. Norwegian authorities are investigating a collision Thursday between a Navy frigate and an oil tanker that injured several people, officials said. South Korea was said it would call Buckless Garabete Griffin vaccine manufactured in Japan as after the toxic substance was detected. Prosecutors said Thursday they would pursue assault charges of accusation for women against former New York Attorney General Eric Standerman. Key races in Georgia, Florida, and Arizona are still in dispute. Tesla state founder Elon Musk is stepping down as chairman of the board as part of the settlement of federal regulators with a controversial tweet. Nancy Pelosi has officially announced for a bid for House Speaker despite growing calls for new Democrat leadership in the lower congressional chamber. Looking at local news in Somerset, a child custodian in the Somerset Berkeley Regional High School was arrested on child pornography charges Wednesday, police report said. Miguel Pereira, Somerset, was arrested at high school about 9:30 p.m. following investigation by police to the State Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force. Police alleged the task force found child pornography being shared from Pereira's home and internet address. Officials searched his home before arresting him, police said. He is scheduled in arraignment Thursday morning in district court on the charge of disseminating child pornography, possession of child pornography. Police officers say more details will be released later on Thursday, but the chairman of Somerset's kindergarten grade 8 school committee said she has been told that no students were involved in the pursuit of found police. Melissa Dre wrote a Facebook post that she was streaming from achievement the K-12 student are part of the parliamentary custody. Taunton, the Development Enforcement Agency, will pair up on a new reality news strategy next year in Bristol County to combat opioid addiction that will not only focus on prosecution but also community outreach. According to Mark Skevington, Assistant Special Agent charged for the DEA's New England Field Division, the agency 360 strategy has been approved for implementation in the region in 2019. Skevington said that the plan aims not only to combat drug trafficking in the area, but also to work with highly affected communities to help them both rebuild and prevent similar issues from occurring in the future. Skevington said in the Outlet, given a short speech to the keynote speaker of the Bristol County Regional Alliance and requested first annual fall conference holiday in Taunton on Wednesday, November 7, 2018. The Alliance supported the 2017 collaboration between the Office of the Bristol County District Attorney General and Bristol County Sheriffs, along with the South Coast Behavioral Health and local coalitions to survive local opioid research disease, still trying to bring a program together to get it out of meeting people, Skevington said. Wednesday, a plan to replace 8,000 linear feet of emergency wall stretching from Hose Neck to Marymount cleared its first major hurdle Wednesday, but Many neighbors said the city's design needs to go higher. The Conservation Commission announced granted a permit for a new seawall, which will occupy the same footprint as one protecting the shoreline today, but will extend 2 feet out. Project Energy said the seawall was designed so that it could be extended an additional 2 feet would be 4 feet. Higher than the existing wall in the future, but half the residents at the Wednesday meeting wondering why the city wasn't just opting for the tall design in the first place. And today's telescope images reveal what happens when galaxies collide. Bang mushrooms that generate electricity created by supernovas. Incredible Earth airglow photo shows the beauty of science. Uganda is vaccinating in the fear of Ebola virus spread. Superbugs pose a dangerous $65 billion threat to the U.S. healthcare system. Look cost of Alabama dropped Oxycontin coverage in 2019. Vaccine for celiac disease that suffers worry. Peter Children's time. 12:06 on this Thursday afternoon, time now for a Sports Boston. Bruins will be at the Garden taking on the Vancouver Canucks. 7 o'clock start time at the TD Garden. Boston Celtics will be taking on Phoenix Suns at 9 o'clock in Phoenix. And the North Lancers boys soccer team will have a South Sectional quarterfinal game against the Norwell Clippers at 5 o'clock at Midway High School. Go Lancers! Go Green and Gold. Yours, Michigan fans have tough winning choices this weekend. And should Avenger Malcolm be suspended for the sit on TJ Oshie? Peter Children's time, 12:06 on this Thursday afternoon. Time now for Peter Children traffic and transit check. Baby! Let's study off at the MBTA where the subway could be real affairs. They are all looking good. Okay, I was in byways. 295 at the northbound side, also on the work stretch. 95 northbound side, so at that time, Providence. 138, both ends of back around the Newport stretch. 24 southbound side, also at the Somerset. Route 140 is southbound side, also at Lakeville. 485 at the northbound side, so between Carpenter and Middleborough. Route 3, the buffer is about a Hanover stretch, and Boston vicinity, it's looking good, and Central Massachusetts sideways out. Let me get it to the Route 2 westbound side, so the Leominster, Massachusetts, and Route 2, both ends about on a Concord stretch. Peter Children's time is 12:07 on this Thursday afternoon. So now for a weather report. Looking at the radar, satellite illuminated shows wispy clouds covering much of Boston and Providence, and clouds covering much of northern Maine and New Hampshire and Vermont, and stretching up in upstate New York. Some slow steady rain showers with an air after New York State, stretching up in northeastern Ontario. And rain showers and southeastern around down the western portions of West Virginia. Looking at the temperature spread around the region, it is in the 40s, the low to mid 50s in southern New England, Watts in the 40s, the low 50s in northern New England, 19 degrees in Mount Washington, New Hampshire. Alright, look at that forecast. Goes like this. This afternoon, sun sky about 52 degrees. West about 4 to 5 miles an hour. Tonight, clear sky about 32 degrees. And light northwest wind for Friday. Chance of shower may after 4 p.m. Main clear sky about 50 degrees. Calm wind coming in the east wind 6 miles in the morning. Just pitch at 30%. Friday night, showers possibly a thunderstorm before 4 a.m. Then the showers likely. Some source with gusty winds at every rain. Low around 44 degrees. East at about 5 to 9 miles coming southwest wind. And then west gust at 21 miles an hour. Just pitch at 1%. November month between 1 and 2 inches possible for Saturday. Chance of shower may before 7 a.m. Parts standard most clear by 51 by 29 degrees. West with about 6 to 30 miles. Just pitch at 30% for Veterans Day, Saturday, most clear about 43 by 25 degrees. For Monday, most of the skies are about 45 degrees. Monday night, just rain, snow showers between 10 p.m. before the rain showers likely clouds about 34 degrees. Just pitch at 6% for Tuesday. Rain likely, most skies about 53 by 34 degrees. Just pitch at 65%. And for Wednesday, parts of the skies about 42 degrees. And right now, Norton, it's fair skies at 53 degrees. That's going to be it for the Peter Channel. Not another part on this Thursday afternoon, November 8, 2018. Please have a good afternoon. Goodbye, day. You have a wonderful day.